Hello guys, here I am with Daisy and Imriel.
Hi everyone!
Okay, let's start with some questions to get to know them better. As a beginning, can you please introduce yourself briefly?
Of course, I'm Daisy. On socials you can find me as Daisy Cosplay. I'm an Italian cosplayer since 2012 and I'm very excited to be here in Sofia. AnimesExpo is an amazing convention and it's my second time in Sofia and people are amazing, the atmosphere is amazing. I'm so happy to be here and to share my passion with you all.
Hi, I'm Imriel. My real name is Valentina. I'm from Italy too. And this is my third time in Sofia actually and my second Animes. And I'm really excited to find new friends and see some old friends that I've known since years. And this place is amazing. I love the Bulgarian community. I love this convention. I love being here with you.
Can you share with me what's your impression from the event and from Bulgaria too?
So for the event, I think it's really lovely. It's also amazing to be in an event after 1 year and a half without convention. So I'm really excited. It feels surreal, but it's so good to be in cosplay with other cosplayers and people enjoying cosplay and enjoying anime and pop culture. It's amazing. I love also the organization. The guys are amazing. They did an amazing job. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I agree. No. I have something more to say. And I think the Bulgarian community is really great and really supportive. I've met amazing people already. And everything is great because the atmosphere here, it feels like, as she said, it feels surreal to be in a convention again. And I'm so happy because this is the first convention we do after the pandemic.
Is there something that brings in your mind Bulgaria when you hear about it? Because you've been here, something special?
Well, I have a very nice kid moment about Bulgaria, a kid memory, because I have been here only as an adult. But when I was a kid, I remember that there was the Italian team in the Football World Cup playing against Bulgaria. And I really remember that I saw the supporters on the television, and the fact that the two flags were the same, it was super cute to me. And I was like, Mom, why are we playing against them? Because we have the same flag. So I felt that connection as a kid, and now that I know Bulgaria better, I really like the place, and especially I like the people a lot.
Yeah, the flags are quite similar, I guess people too. Something else, today you are cosplaying from one amazing cosplay, and this is Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
Yes.
How did you choose to come here with these costumes?
Basically, I'm in a Jujutsu Kaisen brain rot. I'm completely so excited with everything that surrounds Jujutsu Kaisen, and I got him into it, and so I'm basically cosplaying from Jujutsu Kaisen only in the last month. So yeah, cosplaying Reiki from Skate Infinity.
And I am Todoroki Shoto from My Hero Academia.
And you're looking amazing.
Thank you.
As usual. Today you saw some of our cosplayers here in Bulgaria. And what do you think? What was your first impression?
I think that cosplayers here are so passionate, and they really put a lot of effort in their costumes and also in their performances, because we got to judge the competition and we got to see so many good performances, and we were very entertained. You agree?
Yes, and I really I came to Bulgaria twice already, and I really think that the Bulgarian cosplayers are very creative, are among the most creative cosplayers I've seen around the world, because they come up with very interesting solutions to bring characters to life, and I always enjoy it a lot.
Do you think that there is a chance of Bulgarian cosplayers to go on a worldwide scene and become one of the biggest, I don't know, names?
Totally.
Of course, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think so.
Everybody has a chance. It really depends. Like, it's not always mainly about like talent. It's also about how good you are at like selling yourself when it comes to becoming big. I don't think it's something that it's needed. Like, you just need to cosplay for yourself and to have fun. But if you want to go big, if some Bulgarian cosplayers want to go big, they definitely have all the cards.
Yeah, I agree.
This is such a big compliment for Bulgarian cosplayers.
And I also think that the team that won today have very good chances of performing very well in the World Cosplay Summit because they did something that is totally at the level of the best there. So I'm sure they're gonna be very, very cool, and you're gonna be represented very well by them.
Thank you from the name of all Bulgarian cosplayers. What's your most favorite anime ever?
One Piece. One Piece for me, absolutely. Because I grew up with it, and like it basically helped me in so many points during my life where I was really in a bad place. So yeah, One Piece is my favorite anime and one of my favorite things in my life in general.
I think mine is Full Metal Alchemist, but One Piece is very close. But yeah, I love Full Metal Alchemist because as for Daisy, it was like there for me in a very bad moment of my life, and I really like the whole philosophy behind it, you know, the alchemy and the exchange of equivalence, and I really like that part, and I think Full Metal Alchemist is a very great story.
And what is the feeling to be part of the judge? Is it too different or quite similar of being on the stage and performing?
Well, it's way less stressful.
But it is stressful in a way.
It's
right?
in a very different way. Of course, you have a great responsibility, especially if you are judging a competition like a selection for an international competition. Because of course you're gonna choose somebody that will represent the country. So it's all in your hands, and you need to be very careful with everything. So yeah, it's not easy. And also personally, I always tend to be very entertained by literally anything, and I'm a crybaby. Okay, I get like many feelings when I watch performances. So I wish I could give like prizes to everybody in the competition. Of course, you can't. So yeah, and it's very different from performing, of course. But when you are a person that performs on stage and then you see other people, you know how hard it is. So you have much respect for the people that go on stage and perform, and also you can see, like, you know, the dynamics. So maybe if a cosplayer, I know, does a mistake on stage but keeps going, you know how hard that is, and you appreciate it even more. So yeah.
I think this speech will really encourage all the people who are cosplayers and who have experienced this to make a mistake on stage, to fail, because sometimes maybe this mistake will be your last thing on the stage and you will give up, because it's really easy to give up but so hard to continue.
It's like, you know, that's why I like when juries are made of cosplayers, because cosplayers know what it feels like to be on stage, to be performing, to be competing, and as a judge I always try to make the contestants at ease, to make them feel comfortable as much as I can, because judges are scary as a figures, right? They're scary, always scary, and I try to smile, and with this mask actually it was a little bit hard nowadays to be less intimidating as possible, because I want the people to be at ease, to do the thing, to have fun. And if a person is comfortable with his costume, with how the day is going, they'll be way better on stage. They'll be less likely to make mistakes, and that's what, as a judge, I want to. I want the cosplayers to be at their best.
There are so many new cosplayers, as you can see, and the cosplayer and this culture and things are getting bigger and bigger every year. Even after the pandemic, there are so many people who are interested. So can you make something like a list of top tips for the new cosplayers?
Don't get into the cosplay drama. Like, avoid it as much as you can. Whenever you see people making drama, go the other way. Just do it for your fun, do it for yourself. Don't get into a competition with people online, unless you're doing a competition on stage, but even that, be sporty, do it only for fun, do it for yourself. And even if someone will tell you something bad, or if you're not satisfied with a, performance on stage and stuff like that, if you did it for love, if you did it with love, you will be happy in the end, whatever happens. So always do it for yourself and enjoy cosplaying.
Daisy, that was such a good speech, and it was really heart-touching.
It's gonna become a manifesto now.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with her, of course. And I think the other good advice is just go and have fun. Like, it might seem very simple and very obvious, but it's not. Like, cosplay is about going into conventions, going to places, turn yourself into someone you really love, like the characters that make your childhood or your current life better. And go there and meet people with your same passion, because it's the people that really makes cosplay worth it.
Wow, thank you so much. I think people who are thinking or considering about starting to cosplay will definitely start after these two speeches. And something else before to finish today's video, because it's really long and I want to ask you so many things, but it will continue tomorrow. I really, really want to congratulate you and wish you all the best for your birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
don't
so
get
much.
embarrassed. And yeah, I hope all of you viewers will congratulate her too. And something else I was thinking about is when there is some cosplay show or something like that, and literally when cosplays go on the stage and you see them, they may be a girl representing a boy and a boy representing an animal. Like, you can be anyone cosplaying, but is it hard? I mean, is it easier to cosplay like a girl cosplaying a boy or boy cosplaying a girl?
So I'm literally wearing a male cosplay today. I love cosplaying. Actually, lately I've been cosplaying more male characters than female characters. I'm very into it. And he's doing the same. Like, he's cosplaying a lot of female characters lately. I think that it depends on the source, because like when it comes to anime, for like girls or non-binary people that have like feminine features, it's easier to cosplay male characters because the majority of the anime boys are very like have like feminine features, you know. But when it comes like to video games and stuff, it's movies, it's a bit more like challenging.
I think of like girls doing Jack Sparrow. There's been very good ones.
And Jack Sparrow has a lot of makeup and bird and stuff, so that's even easier. So but it's very fun. I think that when you're cosplaying, again, there's no limit. Like, you can cosplay whatever you want. Doesn't matter the age, the gender, the race. It doesn't matter.
It's really like, I think it's really freeing, you know. Like, when I started cosplaying feminine characters, female characters, and I found out I could, and I found out I looked good in them, I sort of had like twice the possibilities immediately, right?
Okay, one of my last question is going to be about your experience, because you say that you're cosplaying for years. I mean, you're one of the best cosplayers in the world. So
Too much.
So, what makes you, I don't know how to say, how you keep this passion, how you stay motivated?
It's not that easy. I'm gonna admit it. Sometimes I'm really not motivated to cosplay, to craft, or to have anything to do like with cosplay conventions and stuff like that. It really depends on what happens on the real life. But for me, I think it's the passion. Like, I have a very big passion for pop culture, anime, video games, and cosplay, of course. So yeah, I have so many like series that help me to like feel better when I'm not feeling well. And in those moments, I understand how important are these products to me, and how important is cosplay to me, because whenever I get to cosplay again, I remember why I cosplay and what like means to me. So yeah.
Yeah, there's always something that sort of keeps pushing you. You know, like there is the moment that you don't want to craft anything, or the moment that you don't want to put your makeup on. Then you go home, watch that anime or that movie that you really love, and immediately you want to turn into the character.
Yeah.
And
How do you manage with your daily life? I mean, you're busy, you're not doing only cosplay things all the day. How do you have time for hobbies, work?
we don't.
Don't? Really?
We end up squeezing stuff in our days. You know, there are days that you come home very, very tired from work.
We
or
also
studying.
try to do like more things together. Like if we want to watch a movie or something, we do it while
We're
working on
crafting, we do it a
cosplay.
lot. We actually, I think the time has come for our Pirates of the Caribbean marathon.
Yeah, we always
That's
like
our
watch
tradition.
movies.
We rewatch like Pirates of the Caribbean is one, and The Lord of the Rings is another. That we do the marathon because we know those movies by heart, right? So we just turn and watch it a little bit in the scenes we like, and the rest of the time we listen to them and work.
Yeah.
And it's really fun because like you get distracted, you talk, you do stuff, you listen to music, you watch a movie, and in the meantime you do the boring part of cosplay.
Yeah.
Because of course there is this thing which is very Italian, because in Italy most anime songs are translated, and they're not like translated from the original song. They're just new songs.
New songs that talk about the anime, and so there are like two main singers that sing the songs
In Italian?
Yes,
In Italian, yeah.
and we know there's like Italian openings because
The Italian
we grew
anime
up with
songs,
them.
like in
and-
Italy, they're very big. Like when there is
Yeah.
a concert, it's like K-pop here.
Really?
Yeah,
People
probably
go
even
crazy.
more. I've
And
actually
they're
seen.
classics, and yeah, we're very into it.
Yes, we
so
are.
we always listen to those too.
It's funny because like whenever since some animes are so big, like they're even known to the non-nerd audience, right?
Yeah.
And whenever we have a convention in a town square, and we do a lot in Italy, and there is a concert of anime songs, even the general audience comes because they know it, like Dragon Ball, they were on TV all the time. And so I've seen squares with, I'm not joking, like 5,000-6,000 people, to a concert of anime songs.
Yeah,
Of the Italian ones though, right?
Wow.
Because that's the ones that go on TV.
yeah.
It's really funny. It's really typical of Italy. And whenever someone foreign comes to Italy and comes to a con, they always get, amused by how crazy we are about that.
Yeah.
We need to do that in Bulgaria too. I mean, last interview with you, which was yesterday, we've been talking about you, and I asked you to think about 5 things about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can share them if you want.
Yes.
Try, Daisy.
Okay,
Gambatte.
I will try. So I won't share the negative ones. I will try to find the positive ones. So I will go with curious, because I am a very curious person. Also, like, passionate, because when I get into something, I just very into something, you know. For example, I got into Skate Infinity, and I got to buy like 3 skateboards, and I also fell and broke my chin.
Yes, you did.
So yeah, that's passion, you know. I get very passionate and very easily. I love like to change hobbies and stuff. So yeah. Then I will go with queer because it's something that definitely like describes me. Like not a single person will look at me and think I'm straight.
That's true.
And that's positive for me. Also, as I said before, crybaby.
That's cute.
That's very true.
Seriously, I cry for everything. Like I was crying at the One Piece.
Yeah, I was crying at that too,
performance.
though.
Yeah, that's true. But I really cry for everything. Either it's sad or happy. I always cry. I get emotional so easily. And last one, I would say empathy. Yeah, empathetic. Because this is also the reason why I'm a crybaby. I really feel the feelings that people or characters and stuff around me feel. I can't really watch or listen to anything without feeling the feelings, you know. So yeah. Okay, I did it.
You did it.
You did it, and you did great. I think.
Yes, I will just steal queer from you because that's totally me as well.
Same thing. Nobody will think you're straight. Nobody ever thought that.
No, really? You kidding? Then I will go for. I had it right beforehand. Oh, geek. I'm totally a very big geek because like every time like my way of relating to life is really connected with pop culture. Like everything I do, I sort of, connect it with something I like. Like, I use a lot of quotes in my everyday life, right, Daisy?
Yeah.
Like a lot of quotes from movies and animes and stuff. So I think geek really suits me. Then I think I am a loud person.
Great.
You are.
It's because I'm passionate about stuff. When
you can still passionate.
No, I will use loud instead.
Okay.
Because when I get something really at my heart, I start talking about it, and I become very loud and very annoying, right?
Yes.
Because I talk too much. I'm a 3. Is it correct? I'm a 3. Yeah, I'm a 3.
No, actually 2.
No, I said geek, loud, and queer.
Oh, and queer,
so I'm
right.
a 3.
Yeah.
What else? I would put like traveling as a word because that's something I really like doing. Like I really like seeing other places and meeting people from other countries. This is something that's been with me my whole life. And it's something that, thanks to cosplay, I do a lot, and at least before the pandemic, and now, hopefully. And it's something that also connects me with her a lot, because when we started dating, we found out immediately that we both shared that love for traveling and seeing new places. And the last one, I think, is writing, which is my other passion, like very big, and my dream career. So, yeah, that's it.
I'm so glad that you finished with writing, actually, because my next question is about the novel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I want to congratulate you because it's not an easy job.
Thank you. No, it's not. That's good.
I'm writing too, Like, yeah, I'm not a professional and I don't have novels and books, but yeah, I'm writing. So I want to ask you, what inspired you to write it? I'm sure that many people are already impressed and passionate to cosplay thanks to the novel.
I hope so. That's totally my hope. But I mean, in Bulgaria it's been out for 2 days, so
Yeah.
let's give it time. But yeah, and in Italy for 3 months, so it's really new for me as well. I wouldn't even call myself a professional yet. You know, it's just my first one, and I hope I will become one in the future. But what inspired me was that, I mean, as I said, writing is my dream career. I've been wanting to do that professionally since I was a kid. And this novel was sort of the combination of my two passions, right? Because it was cosplay and writing. I was writing a novel about cosplay. Sort of was, it was sort of meant to be for me, you know? So when I got the chance to do it, I was kind of also scared because I was like, I know it's the first in the world. There is no other story that tells about cosplayers. So I was feeling the pressure of telling to a broad audience a story about my world, you know, and our world, the cosplay world. And it's not really easy for people that don't do cosplay or don't know about it to get into it, to understand it. And on the other hand, I wanted cosplayers to feel represented and to feel like that was actually a story about them. So I had to balance these two things. And it was not really easy, but people are liking it, so I'm happy.
I hope I will see the next novel and your finished projects and cosplays really soon. And I hope this is not your second last and your third last time in Bulgaria, and you will come again. And
We hope so.
We hope so, yeah. Especially because now we have friends here. We know many people, and we'd really love to go back and come again.
So thank you so much for
you.
sharing.
It was a pleasure.
It was my pleasure. And something else for the end, follow their accounts. I will put here, and check the book from Imriel, which is already in Bulgarian. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.